Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Saturday. Hello. How's everyone doing? I'm quickly sharing this on socials. Don't mind me. How's everyone doing? It's Saturday. It's officially the second half of August. How we're here already, don't ask me because I don't know. But we're going to get into it. We're going to have a good time. We're going to just be great and dandy. Also, if you can hear my air conditioner, I do apologize. I wonder if you can. I'm going to listen to it on my phone. I wonder if you can hear my air just going absolutely bananas right now. Nope, that's good. Anyways. Welcome, my friends. Are we ready to get some work done today? I'm ready to get some work done today. I have been doing, it's literally just last night. I started my line edits on A Little Luck, which I'm so pleased with so far. I have a new system that I've been doing that I'm going to talk about more at length in my editing vlog that's going to come out at some point. I don't know. I should probably start editing it to see how long it is, to see if I need to break it into pieces. But it's basically just running the line edits myself, reading it out loud myself, and then having my Kindle read it out to me, because Kindle's got that feature for accessibility. That's what I'm going to do today, is work on part 2 of line edits, because last night I did all of part 1s. My hair is driving me crazy today. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, G. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Amy. Welcome. Amy needs to work on edits for Mistress of Shadows, but I have things to finish for work first. Well, hopefully you can get those wrapped up real quick so you can get into your creative space. That's the goal, isn't it? G's going to be drafting today. Exciting. What kind of a story are you drafting? Are you drafting like fast drafting, like first draft vibes? What genre? Do tell. Do share with the class. I would love to know. A Little Luck is my Sapphic Cozy Fantasy that's coming out October 19th, which I'm very excited about. Very excited and also a little stressed. But the stress is so much less than last week. Oh my god. Because I finished the draft. So now we're just in line edits. I finished the big rewrite. Now it's just line edits, and I'm so pleased about it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on today. So if you see me reading out loud at any point, or like talking to myself, that's what I'm doing. I'm reading things out loud. Oh, let me grab my dice. Oh my goodness me. Yes, Saturday. Oh, it's too warm outside. It's like 30 degrees, 28 degrees, and humid, and I don't like it, which is why my air is going like crazy. But we're inside with the air conditioning, and we're going to get some work done. Air conditioning and iced coffee. The best things in the world. Yes. I don't have anything else to talk about. That's good. My brain just went quiet. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Look at that. But yes, okay. I'm going to roll for our first sprint as we kind of get settled in here. Warm-up sprint of the day. Ooh, geez, is a first draft of a queer fantasy. We love it. Not sure how to pitch it yet. There's a lot going on. I love it. Is it like epic fantasy? Is it funny? Is it dark fantasy? What's the vibe of the fantasy? I would love to know. I love it all. 10 out of 10, love it all. Urban fantasy, second world, we love it. Finally got around to reading a second story, and oh my god, I love it. Oh, thank you so much for reading my book. Oh, I'm so pleased. Thank you. I'm so glad that you love it. Strong Good Omens vibes. Damn, all right. I read that book 2019. Yeah, I read it with my book club, my personal book club. Really liked the book. Haven't seen the show because I am behind on literally every TV show ever. But that's fine. But thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I'm so glad you loved it. And pretty much right on time, because A Little Luck is coming out in October for you, so you can just read them basically back to back. Okay. Ooh, a tiny sprint. Okie dokie. So we can go for 16 minutes or 21 minutes. Math. I mean, my character's relationship. Ooh. You know, that might be possible. It's been so long. I don't remember how the vibes of Good Omens were in my brain, but it's entirely possible. Not epic. The scope of the book is kind of small. There is amnesia plot and angels. Incredible. We love to see it. All right, so we can either go for 16 minutes or 21 minutes for our very first sprint. Y'all vote in the comments below as I get everything set up for sprint. Goodness me. Present. Share screen. Pomodoro timer. I don't know why I'm talking like Count Dracula, but that's okay. But yeah, however long you guys want to go for our warm-up sprint, I'm good with either. Hopefully the dice will give us bigger numbers of the next sprint, because 3, 5, and a 13 is like nothing. But that's okay. Oh, goodness me. All right, G coming in strong with a 21. Incredible. Let's do it. 21 minutes for a warm-up sprint is a perfect amount of time, in my so humble opinion. All right, my friends. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get some sprinting done, productivity-wise. I will see you in 21 minutes. Happy sprinting. Alrighty, my friends. How did that spring go for you, y'all? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. My air is still going like crazy. I'm going to turn it up a little. Calm down. There's no need. Goodness me. That's on theme as to what I was just telling you all in the chat. But yes, I ended up just this sprint taking the edits that I made on my Kindle last night when I was going through the line edits for part 1 and implementing them into said draft, which is great, fun, dandy. We love to see it. Next sprint, we're going to start in on line edits for part 2, which is exciting. So fun. So fun. And I was jamming to Hosier's De Selby 1 and 2 because that is a musical masterpiece and I will listen to it until the day I die. Oh my God, those songs are so good. And then when De Selby 2 kicks in, I gotta jam. It's so good. Oh my God. When I was listening to it at midnight on Thursday, I was laying in bed. It wasn't even midnight. It was like 1:32 a.m. because I forgot that the album was released. And then I remembered it like 1:32 and I was like, oh, I must listen. So I laid on my bed and I just went through that angelic experience of that transition between De Selby number 1 into De Selby number 2. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Truly. 10 out of 10 transitions in this album. I think it's my favorite Hozier album. It's so good. Ugh. Anyways. Yes. But yes, what do you guys like to listen to when you write? I would love to know. Usually when I'm editing, I do like soundtracks or soundscapes if my brain needs like no sound at all, because I'm so heavily focused in on like editing. And I can't have other words in my head. But this go around, with a little luck, I've been listening to the Keir and Lottie playlist that I'm curating that's going to be released with this book. And half of it is like not soundscape, but like soundtrack vibes, no words. And then the other half is like word songs. But the vibe is so perfect that and I've listened to it so many times that it just kind of like cycles in my head and I don't even notice it anymore. But today I'm listening to Hosier's new album because I cannot listen to anything else right now. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Amy says, I always make a playlist for my book as I write, so I always have mood music. I listen to certain songs on repeat if they help me write a scene. Oh my God. I was listening to, I think I've skewed my Spotify wrap-up stats because of what I've done in the past like 2 weeks, because I got into this mood of listening to the Keir and Lottie playlist, which is only 2.5 hours long. I need to add more songs to it, but it loops very easily because sometimes when you get in the editing mood, you're in it for like 5-6 hours and you're just like, I've heard this song 5 times. But I listened to, I was on a TikTok break and someone had You Are in Love by Taylor Swift from the 1989 album. And it clicked in my brain. And then I listened to that song on repeat for 4 hours straight one night. And then I had to come back to it the next night because it's the only song that would keep my brain in editing mode. And oh my God, I definitely have skewed my Spotify Wrapped stats with that song. I mean, Taylor's my girly. We know that she's going to be my top artist because like Homegirl is my favorite. But I always laugh whenever we get to Spotify Wrapped time because I know there's going to be one just absolutely unhinged addition to my list of things that I listen to. Like, not necessarily unhinged, but like Howard Shore was there last year. And I was like, did I really listen to that many soundtracks by Howard Shore as I was writing this year? That's so funny. This year, I think, though, my top 5 artists are going to be Taylor, Hosier, Florence, and Noah Kahan. This 5th one's up in the air, though. So it could be Howard Shore again, my man. But maybe not, though, because all of the songs that are currently on Keir and Lottie's playlist are like, not a single one of them is by him because they're all like medieval sounding, which is very fun. I'm so excited to release that playlist for you guys. It's going to be so great. I'm going to release it with the book because Bard book equals Bard music. you need the music to go with it. But yeah, I love that. I love curating playlists. I've never in the past been able to actually stick to that playlist when I'm listening. So like with Project Dragon, I just made a mass playlist called Dragons that I listen to usually like if I need something with no words to edit to, because it's all soundtracks, all movie soundtracks that I love, like How to Train Your Dragon and Brave and The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, all three. So I love that. I love that for me. But usually I don't stick to a playlist. This time around, though, I am stuck. I am stuck. Anyways, shall we get into the second sprint of the day, my friends? A terrible roll yet again. I'm going to re-roll this 2. Get out of here. 2. That's much better. Okay. Alrighty. So we can sprint for 27 minutes or, hold on, let me do the math. We can go for 24 minutes, 27 minutes, or 38 minutes. If I put all the dice together. So 24, 27, or 38 minutes. However long you guys want to go for. For our second sprint of the day. Share screen. Let me get us all set up here. Yes, y'all let me know how long you want to sprint for. 24 minutes, 27 minutes, or 38 minutes. What a jump. That's what happens when you roll an 11. It jumps. Aha. Amy coming in with 24. I was about to say, Amy, if you don't say anything, I'm going to go with 38 just to throw everyone off. But 24 it is. 38 minutes is a little long, even for me. Anyways, all right, my friends. I will see you in 24 minutes. Happy sprinting. Let me click. There we go. See 24. How long has that been done? I don't know. I was just sitting here jamming those here. I apologize. I need to watch my computer screen. How's everyone doing? How was that sprint for y'all? Oh my God. Wait. Oh God. What banner am I going to put up? Sure. My goodness. I wondered. Listen, sometimes Hosier just gets into my bones. Oh, I hope it wasn't that long of a wait. Oh no. Oh no. I knew it was bound to happen at least once in a stream where I just get distracted by my boy. Oh my God. She got 864 words. Absolutely incredible. Not bad. Fast drafting is a mixed bag though. Listen, I love fast drafting, but it's an absolute garbage fire. I love it because I always treat fast drafting, like whatever my first draft is, as telling myself the story. So it doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be pretty. But it's just word vomiting. And sometimes it's so good and so easy and so fast. And sometimes you're just sitting in a blank screen going like, I don't know. Mixed bag is right. How many chapters? 2 chapters in? I just started the second chapter of part 2, sorry. Line edits. Very fun and exciting. I am transferring from Scrivener into Word chapter by chapter, formatting it, because I'm sending the Word to my proofreader eventually. And then I go through it chapter by chapter to make sure that like the word spell check is correct, catching any Americanisms or Canadianisms that need to be American, because Canadian and the words are funny. And of course, catching anything and doing a line edit myself, which is fun. And then I throw it into Atticus for my formatting. And I'm slowly starting to format it that way so that I know that like it's in the right order and it's formatted correctly and stuff like that. Because that was a thing with the second story, like it was missing a couple chapters, which was wild. Rita, hello Rita, welcome to the stream. I'm reading Hunger by Michael Grant, very nice. And Guardian of the Sixth Gate, incredible. Really enjoying them both. Ooh! And you're editing today. Amazing. I haven't been able to read in a long time, but I've got plans now. Today, after the stream, I'm going to just be done with my writing for the day, and I'm actually going to take some time to read, whether that is continue my read of Golden Sun or start something brand new. Who knows? I want to be in the reading mood, but I'm not quite in a reading mood, but I haven't read in a long time, so I need to get back into it because my life was just consumed by a little luck, and I just gestured at my calendar on the wall. I do that sometimes, and I forget that you're not like literally in the room with me. G says, I'm rushing through bad prose as quickly as possible so I don't have time to notice how bad it is. Yeah. Like, honestly, that is the one thing that I had to teach myself the hardest for the past decade of my writing life. Because I would get so caught up in trying to make things as beautiful as possible. And I would have to go back and make sure everything made sense. And I would just get stuck in the first 20,000 words of a draft. And I would never get any further because I'd get tired of it or sad or it just wasn't working. So I had to the NaNoWriMo stuff works so well for me because it's just, you aren't allowed to edit. You just have to keep going. You have to keep adding every day. And I know it doesn't work for everybody not being able to go back and edit as you write, but it really works for me because you cannot make a blank page better. You can only make a page filled with words better. So you just have to get the words down. Doesn't matter what they are. Just tell yourself the story, and then you can come back and make it better later. And sometimes you'll surprise yourself. I've come back through drafts, and last night I was listening to my Kindle read out part 1 of A Little Luck to Me, and I was just getting caught up in my own writing. I was like, oh my god, wait, I'm actually good at this. Oh my god. Just getting caught up in it. So sometimes, and some of those sentences have been pulled straight from draft 1, which is always a really lovely fact that like sometimes your draft one sentences are good. Sometimes you just have to find them. They're like a diamond in the rough. Rita's Canadian. We love it. What brand of Canadian are you? West Coast? Are you okay with the fires, or are you on the East Coast? Are you in the middle like me? My mom called me this morning because we used to live on the West Coast when I was a baby. I was born there, but she's got a lot of friends in Kelowna right now, which is completely on fire. And so she was calling me this morning and she's just like telling me all these horror stories. I'm like, Mom, I don't want to know. Like, I don't like, tell me that your friends have evacuated and that they're okay. And I don't want to know anything else. She's like, it's just so scary. Like everything's on fire. And I'm like, I know, it's all over my TikTok feed. Like not only is it Kelowna, but it's Maui and it's also in the Northwest Territory. Like the whole world is on fire right now and it sucks. But I hope you're okay wherever you are, Rita. I'm good. I'm in the prairies, so we good over here. Although it's not smoky today, but it was really smoky a few days ago. And it was like just getting all up in my lungs. What is the air like today? Oh, it's a low health risk, 3. But oh well. Anyways, yes. I'd love to know what the rest of you are reading. I know Rita shared. But I'd love to know what y'all are reading currently, if anything. It's my favorite thing. As a book tuber and all that. I'll also take this moment to tell you that you can get my book, A Second Story, now. Y'all know this. The 3-4 people who are in this stream, you know this. G just finished A Second Story. He knows it too. It's great. Saskatchewan, but grew up in the Kingston, Ontario area and lived in Calgary for 10 years. Incredible. Hello, neighbor. I'm in Manitoba. G failed NaNoWriMo a lot because I keep getting distracted by details I make up on the spot. So this time I did some plotting beforehand to see how fast drafting works. Listen, my golden rule for myself is that I cannot start writing something if I don't know the ending. If I don't know the final, not even the culmination to the end, because that usually only happens in my brain very clearly leading up to it, but literally the last image. So I know what I'm working towards. And because I'm a hard and fast plotter, I then do that. And then I outline the shit out of all the middle scene by scene. It's a good time. But yes, sometimes having those notes is perfect. I know Rebecca Thorne, the author of Cancel Treason with OT, she has a 5-sentence plotting system that she uses. And I did it for my book 3. I was about to say the title. You aren't allowed to know the title yet. For book 3 of Airmount. And it was enormously helpful to getting my brain to unlock. But I can't just do one sentence. I did 1 paragraph per. But it's where you basically have a sentence for the 5%, the intro, 25%. So starting into adventure time, 50% is the midpoint reversal, 75% is the point of no return, and then 95% is the resolution. So 1 sentence for each event in the book. And then she just goes from there. So that's how she plots, because she's a huge pantser, but she needs at least a little bit of structure to get going. I love it. I'm a big structure nerd, so I'm all about that plot outline. It's great. I'm reading A Second Story currently. I'm thinking into jumping into Legends and Lattes after. Woohoo! Well, just so you know, it's inspired by Legends and Lattes. If you didn't know that already. So hopefully they work well back to back. That's so exciting. I start with an outline but shifts to discovery. I have no idea how my story ends. That's terrifying to me. Oh my God. How I love the idea of discovery writing. When I was younger, that's how I would write. I would just discovery myself all the way through, and then I would try and plot halfway through, and it took me years to get through one story because I had no idea what I was doing. And I needed to find a way to streamline my shit. But discovery writing is so fun too, because sometimes characters just take you on a journey, and you're just so shocked at where the journey's going. And I love it. It's so fun. That's so great. It's getting warm in my place again. Anyways, okay. I'm going to roll for our third sprint of the day. Woof. Okay. Did I roll a nat 1? Oh my god, re-roll that. Jesus. Get out of here, nat 1. Nobody wants you. Okay, so we can go for 25 minutes, 29 minutes, or all together 43 minutes. Oh my god. Well, 24 minutes, 29 minutes. No, I did the math wrong. Hold on. It's fine. Well, it just, yeah, numbers. Y'all vote. It's okay. I just got to rewrite short stories because there's less potential for distractions. That's really smart. That's really, really, really smart. I have yet to really find that like perfect formula for writing short stories because my brain just works with long form so much better. But that's really fun and spicy. I like that. All right. 2 votes for 29 right back to back. Incredible. Let's get this shared screen up and going again. "29 minutes. We are going to go for a long half hour. Good third sprint of the day. Let me get my little banner going. Third sprint. And we got one more after this, so we're going for another at least like 40 minutes of sprinting. Lots of productivity time. All right, my friends. Happy sprinting. Alrighty, my friends. How are we doing? How did that sprint feel? I have been half working and half talking to my friend. Oh. But yes. Third sprint of the day done. Wonderful, wonderful. We got one more to go. I have just finished the second chapter and I'm about to pop it into my formatting software. So sexy, so fun. She got 702 words. Absolutely iconic. I love it. That's amazing. Oh my god, you're killing the game. How many days is this? 35 days before. Okay. Cool. So chapter 12 is done. Is that actually chapter 12? Yes. Chapter 12. Done. Ready. Signed, sealed, delivered. Exceptional. To her absolute horror, she burst into tears. Amy finally finished work. Heck yeah, Amy. We love to see it. Diving into Mistress of Shadows. Rita is finding it easier to delete words today. So much obvious but not necessary words. I love when that happens. It's like your brain just like clicks into an editing gear and you're like, woo, let's go. It's just like I can see all of the unnecessary shit. It's the best. It's very good. I love it. But yes, I am very pleased with the way this is going. I'm hoping that I can get the next chapter, chapter 13, done this next sprint and just keep slowly going. The boring scenes bother me more than the prose. I'll have to do a big developmental edit when this is done. Yeah. That's a later you problem. Current you is just having fun in the world. That's so fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Chapter 13 is called A Letter to Berold. That's not how you say his name, but that's fine. Berold. This is 13. This is A Letter to Berold. Lottie. Jesus Christ. Lottie, and then 34 days before. Woo! Set up for the next sprint. 10 out of 10. We love it. But yes, I love being in this process and this spot in my editing because this just flows so much quicker for me than a like a rewrite or like implementing a plot line structure like the last one was. Like the last one was just so much. It was just so much, y'all. The last edit. This one's so nice and smooth. It's just pretty words, and that's my job. My job is pretty words. As an editor, shit's just pretty. I just gotta make it pretty and make it sound good during my day to day. So like that's what we're doing now, and this is my favorite place to be. But also, do any of y'all have any snacks or drinks with you? I'd love to know what you got. I'd love to know. I got my iced coffee. And I think in the next sprint, I might get a snacky snack. I don't actually think I have any snacky snacks, though. I was at the grocery store yesterday. I went at like 8 o'clock at night because I think there's a wasp nest around my place. And I am so scared of wasps. It's a true phobia. And I just, yesterday during work, I noticed how many wasps there were outside because I have my big window in front of me. You can kind of see it reflected in my glasses. Big window. And I had my blinds open and I was watching and I just kept noticing all these like little black things like flying around. And I stood by my window for, I'm not kidding you, like a half hour, just making it worse on myself, watching these motherfuckers. And I'm just like, they're everywhere. I can't see them right now, which is great. They're not around. But yesterday there were so many of them. Like not enough to, oh, there's a nest nearby. But in my head, I'm like, what if there's a nest nearby? Like there's so many of them. It's not just 1 or 2. It's like 5 or 6. Like I've seen so many in the past like half hour, which is not fun for me. And I think it's also because like it's been really smoky here for a while. So now that it's not smoky right now, like they're all awake and like functioning because obviously the smoke would keep them sleepy and not alive. But I was so nervous to go out grocery shopping after work because there's just so many of them. And I'm like, if I come back up to my place, I'm not worried about going out into it because I can just walk really fast to my car. If I have to come back up to my place with grocery bags and unlock my door and there's wasps around, I will panic, like fully straight up panic and will not have a good time. So I waited until it was like 8 o'clock to go grocery shopping. What a great time to go grocery shopping. There was nobody in the grocery store. It was so good. I was having a great time, but I didn't get any snacks. Ginger ale and chocolate from home. World's finest from Campbell, Ontario. Campbellford, Ontario. What a name. Very fun. Ginger ale and chocolate. Prime. Rita, you're after my own heart. Ginger ale. What a pop. That is my favorite pop. That is the one that I will drink. I am not a very syrupy pop person. I don't do like brown pops. I always called them brown pops when I was younger, like Dr. Pepper, root beer, Coke, Pepsi, none of that. I can't. It's too syrupy for me. It's too sweet. So I'm a ginger ale bitch, and my friends call me 80 years old because I like me ginger ale, thanks. And they're like, are you 80? And I'm like, yes, in essence and in spirit, yes, I'm 80 years old. Because apparently that's the old person pop. I don't know. I think that's what it was called on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think Boyle was drinking a ginger ale, or somebody, like it was one of their criminals that they were running through a system was like, oh, can I have a ginger ale? And he was like 89 or something, and everyone was like, oh, he likes the old man pop. And I'm like, that's so fucking silly. I love it. Anyways, I love ginger ale. It's the best in the world. Okay. No, let me select all. There we go. All right, my friends. Let me roll here for a final sprint of the day. We'll see if we do a long one, a short one, however we do it. But we're rolling out on the 2-hour mark here in about 10 minutes. So might as well. Okay, so we can go for 19 minutes. We can go for 26 minutes, or we can go full throttle and go for 34 minutes. Can you see me doing the math with my fingers? 19, 26, or 34. I leave it up to you guys for our final sprint of the day. Oh, that's fun. I love that Dippy's just a square of light for you guys. There we go. She's a little miniature on my shelves. She is not the last person that I played in a D&D campaign, but she was one that I was playing in a D&D campaign where my friend decided I was better not at the table than on the table. I love her so much. My angry barbarian furball. But I got her memorialized in a mini. Anyways, y'all let me know how long you want to sprint for. I think it was like 1926 at 34 or something ridiculous. Last sprint of the day. Rita votes for 34. Full throttle. All the way in. I have a Hosier song stuck in my head now. Oh my god. It's unknown. It's stuck in my head. All right, well, Rita voted for 34. Let's go with 34. A nice long sprint to end our day. Works for me. All right, my lovely friends. Happy sprinting. I'll see you in just over half hour. And with that, my friends, brings us to the end of the stream and the sprint. How did that last one go, friends? How are we feeling now that we've reached the end of this Saturday stream? I am feeling great. I got 2 chapters done that sprint. We love to see it. We love to see it. I'm just about to start chapter 15, which is called Co-Chairs. Fun fact. Love it. G says, woo, I made it. 760 words and brain fully tapped out. Well, what good timing. Oh my gosh, G, how many words did you get in this stream? Because you were doing like 700 plus every sprint. You must be killing the game. Incredible. Hello, Malia. I'm so glad you could join us for the last sprint there. You did some reading, just started 4th Wing. Are you enjoying it so far? I have it on hold from my library because I am a glutton for punishment. I've heard both sides of the argument, so I know not to go in expecting something wonderful and amazing because the writing apparently isn't that great. But if I go in with brain empty, will I like it? That's the question. I really hope you're liking it though, Malia. That sounds great. And Rita says, more pages completed. Heck yeah, Rita. We love to hear it. My goodness me. I am so pleased, excuse me, that you guys could join me today. What a good time. What a great stream. What's going on next weekend? Let me check. What is next weekend? Next weekend, Saturday, I have blocked off to do a movie day with my friends. So unfortunately, there will be no stream next weekend. But the following weekend, there will also be no stream because it is the long weekend and I plan to be at the lake. So maybe I will try and slide another stream in at some point during the week. Maybe a evening stream on a Thursday or Friday or something. Stay tuned. Follow me on my socials to find out. But as for now, I probably won't see you until the 9th of September, which is going to be after my birthday because my birthday is on the 6th. So, holy bananas, that's coming along really quickly. That is, oh no, that's so quick. She says 2,326 total. Super happy with that. Oh my God, what an incredible amount of words. Woo! I'm so glad you could do that on the stream. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh. Malia says, I'm still in chapter 1 and I like it so far. I feel the same way. I want to read it just to see which side I'm on. Yeah. Like seeing all the TikTok hype, seeing all the TikTok hype. There we go. That's it. And then seeing the people come in and like criticize it, saying like the writing is bad. It's not that good. It's just like a generally like compulsively super easily readable book that's good for people who like want to get into fantasy or those who don't usually read fantasy or like the fantasy romance girlies. And I'm like, well, I am none of those because I am an epic fantasy girly. And then seeing like Reagan Peruse Project, reading it and saying that it was absolute garbage. And then, well, she didn't say that. She was a lot nicer. And then, like seeing other people saying it was just their favorite read of the year and so fun. I'm like, well, I want to know if I like it. Even if it's like a generally just okay time, I want to have fun reading it. So that's why I'm glad that I don't have like my library hold is coming in like months from now because I'm number 27 in line currently. Just because then I have like the hype will have died out by then. And by then it's the end of the year. Probably my brain is just going to want nothing, like nothing incredibly intelligent. So the fun will be had, hopefully, fingers crossed. I just want to go in and have fun. Like that's it. That's the goal. An amazing word count, right? Oh my God, G, killing the game. We love it. 4th Wing's on my radar too, but I'm a mood reader, so I may not get to it for months still, knowing myself. Hard same. Oh my God. I have been reading the Red Rising trilogy. I like reread the first one and I started the second one and now I'm out of the mood to read it. And I'm doing a video for it. I'm doing it like one of my series videos where I like revisit a series and finish it all in one go. And I haven't read anything in like a week. 1, because of a little luxe editing, and 2, because I've not wanted to read anything. And I currently have a stack like this tall of books where I'm like, I don't know what I want to read. Do I throw in another read while I'm still reading Golden Sun? I don't know. Mood readers. This is why I need to read a book all in one sitting, because then I know I'm in the mood for it right then. And if I get out of the mood the next day, that's okay because I'm already done it. But sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much for coming and joining me on this lovely Saturday. I hope you're all doing well. But yes, definitely follow me on my socials for updates on more lives in the future, because I love me some lives. But hopefully I'll see you again very soon, and you'll see me in videos as well, because that's my life. Anyways, friends, thanks so much for coming. Bye.